Hello class 9. Today I have decided that we will start the question answers of this chapter, that is geography grid. I suppose so far we have finished 3 chapters, that is geography grid, motions of the earth and earthquakes. So let us start the question answers before we start any other chapter. Okay. So as usual I will be dictating the question and I will help you out to mark the answers. So from this chapter the first question will be, what are latitudes and why latitudes are known as parallels of latitude? So I repeat, what are latitudes and why? Within the same question there is a subpart, that why latitudes are also known as parallels of latitudes. So what are latitudes? We will start marking from here and the answer will extend up to this much. Now answer for the second part, that why latitudes are known as parallels of latitudes. Here also we will start from here. For this answer we will start from here and we will write up to this much. Okay, till the end of this portion. Now the next question is, give a brief account of the important lines of latitudes. I repeat, give a brief account of the important lines of latitudes. Obviously, we will start the answer from here and our answer will extend up to this much. Okay. Now, the third question is, name the heat zones of the earth and briefly write about any one of them. I repeat, name the heat zones of the earth and briefly write about any one of them. So children, over here there are 3 heat zones: the torrid zone, which is the hottest zone, then the temperate zone or the mild zone, and the frigid zone is also there. So first what you have to do is you have to write down the name of all the 3 heat zones, and now I leave it upon you which one you want to learn. Whether you want to learn the torrid zone, you want to write about the torrid zone, or you want to write upon the temperate zone, or you want to write upon the frigid zone, that I leave upon you. Okay. And along with this question, please practice this diagram, which is very important. Please practice this one. Okay. Now we will move on to the next question, that is the next question is, briefly write about the prime meridian. Within the same question, what is meant by GMT? I repeat, briefly write about the prime meridian. Within the same question, there is a subpart, what is meant by GMT? So let us start marking the answer. So what is prime meridian, or a brief account of prime meridian? We will start from here and we will end it up over here. Now the next thing, that is Greenwich. So we have to give a brief idea about Greenwich. So we will write this whole portion for Greenwich. Okay. Now the next question, why the lines of longitudes are also known as meridians. I repeat, why the lines of longitudes are also known as meridians. So this is a very short answer or a small answer. So this much is the answer only. Okay. Now let us write about something else. Okay. So we have to write the brief definition of these things, like local time, then standard time, and all those. Okay. So we have to write about what is the local time. So the answer for this one, let me start marking. It will start from here and it will end up over here. Okay, and little bit more we have to add up, or else the answer will not be very informative. Starting from here up to this much we have to add up. Okay, so this is the whole answer for local time. Now the next one, what is standard time? And within the same question, what is standard meridian? What is standard time? And within the same question, what is standard meridian? Now let us start writing about what is standard time. Children, I have gone through the whole portion, and we have to write the whole portion, or else it will not make any sense. So this whole portion we have to write for standard time and standard meridian. Now from this page we will not write any question. I think only one will be there. What is time zone? Or rather, we can write the question in this way: what is the necessity of having a time zone? Please write the question in that way. What is the necessity of having a time zone? So we will start our answer from here. So this is the answer, and we will give a few examples only. Okay, large countries such as Russia, USA and Canada have more than one time zone. So up to this much. Now the next question, or I suppose this is the last question from this chapter, that no, not the last question, but this is a very important question. Why the IDL is not a straight line? Okay, why the IDL is not a straight line? So our answer is starting over here. And it is ending over here. Okay. Now the next question. What is a great circle? What is a great circle? And mention any one advantage of it. What is a great circle? And mention any one advantage of it. So we'll start marking from here. The answer of great circle. And the answer will be we will continue the answer till this, up to this much. Sphere. Now the advantage. Yes. So this is the advantage. Great circles are used in long distance travel and are used mainly by ships and aircrafts. The most common use of the great circles is for navigation because they represent the shortest distance between 2 points on a sphere. Okay. So this is the advantage of great circle. Now children, I will advise you that you have to learn these two things, that is the difference between great circle, small circle, and the merits and demerits of great circles. So our next question will be compare great circles with small circles. Okay, so our next question will be compare great circles with small circles, and the next question will be discuss the merits and demerits of great circles. So over here we have ended this chapter. No more questions from this chapter. So in the next class I will be giving question upon another chapter. For the time being, please prepare the answers properly. Okay.